You're watching Untitled with the brand new WayteQ XTab 100S tablet PC, which is a 9.7-inch device like the iPads by Apple. We have an IPS display, so it's like on the first iPad and the second one with the same resolution. We have only Android 2.3.x installed, but as you can see on the back, the technical details are not that bad. We have a 4 GB memory inside, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, we even have HDMI output, 1 GHz processor, so it's exactly like the first iPad, but it only costs 200 euros, so that's not that bad. 16 GB are upgradable with a micro SD card reader, so that's also perfect. So we have first of all the tablet itself here inside the box. Otherwise we have some paperwork, not too much, a quick starter guide in different languages, how to use Android, a warranty card, which is also not that special. We have a nice little charger inside, which is not for USB actually, but for an extra port, but as you can see here. So this is an extra port, but we have a 2000 amp output, so it will charge pretty quickly. In only about 3 or 4 hours your tablet should be charged. And one extra little thing that you can do with this charger is that you can of course use it also for giving power to your external hard drive, because you have a micro USB port and a female micro standard USB port. You can plug in your external hard drive, here your extra power source, and then you can use your external drive for hosting movies or anything like that, so that's pretty nice. But you can't of course charge your tablet when you do that. Otherwise we have some more extras here. In the case we have a standard micro USB cable, so that's not that interesting, about 1 meter long, and then airtight headphones, which are actually only headphones. They have no microphone built in and they are not in here, but they seem to have a good quality. So let's put the box away and let's see what kind of tablet this is. As you can see, we have the iPad 3 actually here in the picture, and the brand new 70i by WayteQ, which has not as good as a display, but also Android ice cream sandwich installed. So first we have some ports here on the bottom: micro USB, mini HDMI, power, a TF stands for transplant, which is micro SD card reader, reset, and of course headphones. Then on this side there's the volume control, on the top there's the power, and on this side we have actually infrared right here, which looks pretty nice. And it's glowing red right now because we have power. On the back you can see we have a foil right now, but it's actually matte, as you can see here on the side. Otherwise it says the name again on the bottom, and on the top we have the 2-megapixel camera, which is not in our way when we hold it anyway like this. And there's also 2 stereo speakers right there. We have a VGA camera, and let's turn on the device. Takes a little bit after I press the button, but you will see that it's worth it. We have right here the New York Times website, which is quite fast. We can zoom in and out. It's of course not as smooth as on an iPad with the 1 GHz processor, but for 200 bucks it's not that bad. The IPS display is pretty nice. If you check out the picture right here, the quality doesn't change much if you look at it from the side. So here's another picture I hit by accident, and it looks actually pretty nice. Compared to that, we have the standard LCD picture, also with the New York Times website right here, which doesn't work right now of course because we don't have Wi-Fi connection anymore. Too bad. Anyhow, you can see the text right here. It doesn't look as pretty and bright as on here, and compared to an iPad you can see that it's actually, this has a really bright white, this is a real white, and this is kind of a reddish white, but of course it's much sharper due to the Retina display. But otherwise this feels fast, and this is kind of slow, but it's actually for 200 bucks it's pretty fine. Otherwise the cameras on the front and on the back, we have some pre-installed programs, standard Android 2.3 programs, and we have 2 cameras on the front and on the back. First, the back camera. It's amazingly kind of fast. The quality is not the best, but it's really quite usable. So I would use this to take some snapshots, maybe of my cat or anything. And then there is of course some settings, so I can switch my camera. So we have our cameraman right here, and the VGA camera is fine for Skyping also. So otherwise we have of course a keyboard built in, which is quite fast, as you can see here, and that's it actually with the WayteQ 100S tablet PC, which is called XTab. My name is Until next time, tuning in with another video. Thank you very much for watching.